Eyeing the 2024 VW Golf GTI or R? With the anniversary edition off the table and only subtle tweaks for 2024, is it truly the upgrade you're hoping for? Let's find out. 1. Almost nothing new. In the US, if you have your heart set on a new Golf, your options are the GTI and its sportier sibling, the Golf R, because Volkswagen decided to retire the base Golf here in 2021. So while our friends across the pond in Europe are all excited about the latest Golf facelift, over here, things are a tad more chill. Now, we know that the GTI and the Golf R have their die-hard fans, and for good reasons. But if you're waiting for the 2024 models, hoping for some groundbreaking changes, you might be a bit disappointed. The updates are, let's say, on the minimal side. So don't wait for the 2024 Golf, especially since there's some bittersweet news around the corner. The iconic 6-speed manual transmission is taking its final bow after 2024. Speaking of iconic, the term hot match might as well have a picture of the Golf R and GTI next to it in the dictionary. Yes, they are great cars, but here's the scoop for 2024. Power folding mirrors across the board and rolling out some snazzy 19-inch wheels. Yep, that's it. But if you're hunting special editions, there might be a special treat for you. The GTI 380 package. This is a special package that all manual GTIs will be fitted with for their final year of production. The 380 will be offered with exclusive features like an exclusive paint color, the black 19-inch wheels from Golf R20 Anniversary Edition, and standard adaptive dampers on all trims. Yes, it will be like a farewell tour for the manual. Apart from these, nothing changes on the Golf R or GTI. Under the hood of the Golf R, you'll find the same turbocharged 2-liter engine that pumps out a solid 315 horsepower, attached to a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed direct clutch automatic transmission. You'll also get all-wheel drive as standard, torque vectoring, and adaptive shock absorbers. The aesthetics are also nice, especially for enthusiasts. The Golf R rolls on sleek 19-inch wheels, equipped with summer performance tires. Inside, you get power-adjustable leather seats, a heated leather steering wheel, 3-zone automatic air conditioning, a panoramic sunroof, navigation, a 10-inch infotainment touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a premium Harman Kardon stereo system. But we'll come back to that. The GTI is a smaller brother, powered by a 241 horsepower 2-liter turbo engine. And you're also served with the choice of a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual clutch automatic. And while the dual clutch offers rapid shifts and better fuel economy, we'll get to that later on, there's something genuinely satisfying about that 6-speed manual. 2. Annoying infotainment and driver controls. Alright, the Golf GTI and the Golf R are cool, powerful, and fun cars. So far, we've said it's not worth it to wait for the 2024 models, but if there's one reason why you should avoid them altogether, it's the annoying media system. Let us break it down. The interior of the Golf R, while sleek and modern, has taken a turn that might not sit well with everyone. The traditional tactile experience of hard buttons and knobs, which many drivers have come to love for their simplicity and ease of use, has been completely erased. Now every function is integrated into a touchscreen display or a touch-sensitive pad. This shift to haptic controls, especially on the steering wheel, can be quite frustrating. Imagine driving hard and your thumb accidentally changes the driving mode or it triggers the wheel heating function. It's not just a minor inconvenience, it's a disruption that takes your focus away from the road. The infotainment system in particular has been a point of maximum annoyance. While it boasts a large screen, especially in the SE and higher trims, its touch capacitive slider controls can be exasperating. The intuitive nature of simple volume and tuning knobs is long gone. Sure, the base S trim retains these knobs, but as you move up the range, you're left grappling with a non-intuitive interface. It's not just about nostalgia or resistance to change. It's about poor functionality and user-friendliness. The climate or volume control sliders on the 10-inch crisp touchscreen end up being more difficult than their physical counterparts. And while the Golf R does come standard with a premium 9-speaker Harman Kardon audio system and popular Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, or Wi-Fi hotspot features, the overall user experience in the cockpit is still annoying. Number 3, it lacks agility. Yes, but you're going to say that the Golf R and the GTI are meant as fun cars that you can drive on the racetrack and on the road with a big smile on your face. That is partially true. The MK8 Golf R stands as the most advanced and quickest Golf ever introduced in the US. On winding roads, it grips well, brakes well, and the all-wheel drive system makes it a beast. When stacking up the 2024 Volkswagen Golf R against its sport compact peers like the Honda Civic Type R, Acura Integra Type S, Subaru WRX, and the Toyota GR Corolla, it holds its own. You're looking at a 0 to 60 sprint in a mere 4 seconds for the automatic. Opt for the manual, and you'll need an extra second. That's still impressive, but you can't shake off that noticeable turbo lag. And when it comes to drive feel and nimbleness, it doesn't quite match the agility of the track-centric Civic Type R. The Golf's 315 horsepower turbocharged engine delivers power seamlessly to all the wheels, matching the front-wheel drive Honda Civic Type R in terms of power and torque. Still, if you're after a bolder look, you might want to lean towards the Honda Civic Type R, which is less grown-up and more fun, especially on the track. The Golf R features exciting drive modes. You can go from comfort, sport, race, to special, individual, and drift mode quite easily. Yeah, drift mode. It promises a wild ride, but we do wish the chassis had a more playful side, especially when trying to maneuver it, and it definitely doesn't match the joy of a rear-wheel drive muscle car. Number 4, it's not very comfortable as a daily driver. You see, the thing is that the Golf R is quite caught in the middle between a fun hot hatch and a daily driver. Fun, but not super exciting. Comfortable, but not really. This sporty compact car has evolved from its family hatchback roots that are still so popular in Europe. It sports an athletic look, complete with large alloy wheels, a lowered profile, and dynamic bodywork that complements its powerful engine. The bolstered seats hint at the car's natural DNA of handling twisty roads over mundane daily commutes. And here's the trade-off: a noticeable, firm ride. This is particularly clear when the car is fitted with the optional 19-inch wheels. Good thing they come with adaptive dampers. Without them, the ride could get even rougher. So maybe for a daily driver, you should give up on some of those horsepowers and go for the GTI model instead. The GTI is powered by a 2-liter engine that churns out 241 horsepower with a choice of manual or automatic transmission, but only front-wheel drive, so it can get really understeery when pushed. When it comes to interior design, you get a good driving position and decent head and shoulder room. It's more practical, but it will cost you sportiness compared to the Golf R. Even so, we believe it's still on the pricey end. Number 5, expensive entry fee. And since we're talking about pricey, the Golf R is on the higher end for compact hatchbacks. With a price tag exceeding $46,000, it does raise some eyebrows, making you wonder if you could get maybe more bang for your buck elsewhere. In the same segment, you can get a Civic Type R for $44K or a GR Corolla for only $37K. Or maybe venture out of this hot hatch market and look elsewhere for more space and features for a similar price. Yes, you could. The Golf GTI is also pricey. With a starting price of $33K, it's a bit steep for what it offers, and it's a significant increase of $2,000 from the previous year's model. And the only trim level and package that's worth it for 2024 costs more than $38,000. Yes, we're talking about the 380 SE Special Manual Edition. Don't forget, the 2024 Golf will be the last Golf offered with a manual transmission. Number 6, the interior could have been better. The interior uses more hard plastics than before. Although it's more flashy with the big screens, it feels less refined. The Golf R's inside looks a lot like the GTI's updated design, but sportier. Both cars have a big steering wheel with touch buttons that control a 10.2-inch screen. Unlike the GTI, the Golf R has leather seats with blue and carbon-style details and a blue R on them. There's also colorful lighting, metal pedals, and more carbon-style touches on the dashboard. While the Golf R has less space inside compared to the Honda Civic Type R, especially in terms of legroom and cargo area, it is roomier than the Toyota Corolla in most aspects, except for the front legroom. Number 7, the manual is less efficient than the automatic. 2 decades ago, cars with manual transmissions usually had better fuel efficiency than their automatic counterparts. Now the tables have turned. The most fuel-efficient Golf GTI comes with an automatic transmission, boasting 25 miles per gallon in the city, 34 miles per gallon on the highway, and 28 miles per gallon combined. In contrast, the manual version gets 23, 32, 27 miles per gallon. The Golf R with a dual clutch gets 26 miles per gallon combined, while its manual version gets 23 miles per gallon combined. However, if you're not too concerned about those extra miles per gallon and you love the feel of shifting gears, it's worth noting that the Golf's clutch pedal doesn't match the refinement of its engine and transmission. While the manual shifter is a joy to use, the clutch can feel a bit vague when it's engaging. So manual transmission enthusiast, maybe it's a good idea to snatch the last truly fun Golf. But if you're happy with an automatic, look elsewhere.